In my last video, I reported that Khamzat Chimaev accepted a fight versus Belal Muhammad, but Khamzat is still hunting for a fight versus Nate Diaz as he jumped on Twitter and said, "I want to fight in August. I'm ready, Nate. Let's do it, skinny boy." August, Nate Diaz, and October, Belal Muhammad. Jiri Prochazka came to a hero's welcome at the Czech Republic after winning the belt versus Glover Teixeira. Check it out. Although Jiri said he was happy he won after the fight, he said he was not pleased with his performance as he sets out to be the hunter in a fight and not be in survival mode. Jiri said, "It was a horrible fight, a horrible performance. Honestly, you saw that fight. In some moments, I just survived. My plan, not plan. Not plan. My life's plan is to be dominant in the fight and not just be a survivor, to be a hunter, and that will be my next fight, and I will show that. I don't want to fight like that. It's tough, it's full of blood, and it's not beautiful. Maybe it's beautiful for you. You like to be entertained, but for a fighter, I like to fight clean." Glover Teixeira released a statement following his loss to Jiri Prochazka at UFC 275 and said, "We got hit a little bit there, but I gave my best in this fight. The hand came in the neck. I was very tired and I think I didn't believe in the submission. I should have turned, but now it's too late to cry over spilled milk. Live by the sword, die by the sword. I gave my best and it wasn't enough, but let's go for the next one. Thank you to all of you that root for me for the support. I'm fine, just a few cuts, but let's go." Valentina Shevchenko's narrow victory over Taila Santos had the MMA community wondering whether she deserved the victory. A clash of heads may have made it seem like Valentina caused more damage than she actually did. It may have contributed in having the judges favor her over Santos. At least this was Daniel Cormier's belief as he stated in the UFC 275 post-fight show. Daniel said, "It was an accidental clash of heads that ultimately, to me, really did determine how this fight was going to play out. There is no reason for me to believe that anything was going to be different because every round Santos was able to do the same thing, get the takedown. But in round 4 and 5, Valentina showed her championship medal. She showed that desire to retain that belt because she went forward, and she really put it on Taila Santos. I thought Santos won the fight. I think there's value in those submission attempts. I understand it wasn't under the neck. I understand that Valentina wasn't squirming and fighting for her life. But every time Taila Santos put herself in position to chase those submissions, there's got to be some value in that. Here's the problem for Taila Santos. I don't believe that in a rematch, she fights Valentina as close because I believe Valentina will make adjustments. That fight was a bit of a surprise to a champion like Valentina Shevchenko." Taila Santos' manager said that she suffered a broken orbital bone after receiving an accidental headbutt in round 4 of her fight versus Valentina Shevchenko at UFC 275. She'll be returning to Brazil to undergo surgery. At the moment, they have no timetable as to when they plan to return, but an injury like this typically takes 3 weeks to heal up. Valentina Shevchenko was satisfied with her performance and said that she finds value in facing adversity like she did with Taila Santos. She said what ultimately won her the fight was the damage she was able to cause. Valentina said, "I did everything I had to do. I had a challenging fight and I went the distance, 5 rounds. And this is exactly what I wanted. An opponent who was not giving up from the first second, going to the end. And in this kind of fight, you can really show what you're made of, your character, your mindset. You kinda gotta get what's yours. Victory. No matter how hard, no matter how difficult, it's showing who you are. So I'm happy. Nothing surprised me. And I really didn't have any position. Even when she was on my back, I didn't feel trouble. Kinda like, oh my god, this is tight. And you have to work on your character to escape this. And more than that, she kind of was inactive. And me, even being in that position, I was striking. And I felt the power of the strike. And I felt how she reacted because it was hurting her. And this is what counts the most in mixed martial arts. Damage. And through the fight, going from round to round, you can see more damage showing on her face. More and more. And this is kind of like, no matter what position, you have to work your job." And finally, Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards 2 has been made official for UFC 278 on August 8th. Kamaru is coming off his unanimous decision victory over Colby Covington in November, and Leon is coming off his unanimous decision victory over Nate Diaz in June of last year. As always guys, if you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button for me. If you're new, subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date. Thanks for watching.